Rockford's home for classic rock is 96.7 The Eagle this Saturday night at the NIU Convocation Center, WWE Road to Wrestlemania. And we need to go up, down, down with this guy right now. It's Xavier Woods from the New Day. How are you, man? Thanks for joining me.
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, man. First off, just let me start by saying you're just way too damn smart for your own good, man. You're too smart.
Well, you gotta blend into many things. You gotta have a lot of irons in the fire. And also, my mom told me, you have to get an education. You got to get deep in the education process because that is something no one can ever take from you. They can break your body. They can try to break your spirit. They will never break your mind.
And you're still working on some more education as well, aren't you?
Things are going. I might actually start taking some Japanese classes, so that's a little TBD. But, we're trying to grind.
You're constantly on the road, being a WWE superstar. You guys are out there all the time, just having a blast. But how do you find time for this extra education? How to soak in all this extra knowledge? How do you find time for that?
Because sleep is the cousin of death, and I don't like that family.
Well, you're going to be on a college campus this Saturday, NIU Convocation Center. That's where WWE Road to Wrestlemania is going to be. I mean, if you wanted to, if you get into town early enough, I'm sure there's a nice big library down there that you can go find yourself engulfed in.
Perfect. As long as I get some books on Greek mythology, because that's what I'm currently digging into right now, I'm toying with the idea of going back and getting an undergraduate degree in Greek mythology just because.
Just because?
Why not? Why not?
Just because why not? So Road to WrestleMania, let's go backwards just a little bit. Here we are now, the start of 2019, the success of the New Day. Can you put it in words for all of us right now?
It's unbelievable. We have soared to certain heights that people thought we would have never achieved. And it feels good because it's one of those things you want to be a WWE superstar your entire life and
right.
Grind. Try to get there, you try to make it, and then you make it, and then you realize that there's a whole new hustle once you are finally there. Like,
sure.
The grind does not stop. The grind gets exponentially more difficult once you're finally there. And like you said, we're traveling to different towns every single night, putting on shows, doing international tours, driving from town to town. And so it's one of those things where if you don't absolutely love it and give your all to it, it might not be, you might not become as successful as you wanted to. So I've been very lucky to be on a team with Kofi Kingston and Big E. We are the New Day, if you don't know. And we're a three-man team. We are 5-time tag team champs. We've become the longest reigning tag team champs in the history of WWE. And so it's just very awesome and super humbling to be able to achieve those things because I'm just a dude from Georgia who wanted to be a WWE superstar, and I managed to make it this far. And so it feels great.
WWE coming to the NIU Convocation Center this Saturday in Dekalb. And so, here we are. We talked about, getting to this point in 2019. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see the New Day 5 years from now?
5 years from now. That's a long time. I'm definitely going to be playing video games somewhere.
Sure, of course.
I can guarantee that. As far as wrestling is concerned, I have no idea. I always say I can't tell the future. So, I don't know. We might all be sitting as the group who's sharing the WWE championships. We might hold all the titles. Never know. 5 years, we might be all the champions, and we might just run the whole show. That's why I see us.
Now, I got to ask you, this leads me into my next question. Xavier Woods is joining us there down in Dekalb at the NIU Convocation Center this Saturday night, the Road to WrestleMania. Speaking of having all of the titles, having all of the belts, I need your honest opinion on this creation, this belt that one Daniel Bryan appeared with last week.
I think it looks incredible.
Do you?
I was a little jelly.
Oh.
Because it looks so good. And first off, when you think a title made of hemp and some rocks and stuff,
right?
That's not going to look good. This title is gorgeous to me. I got to see it up close, and it is incredible. I cannot wait for the toy version of it because I really want to see what they make it out of.
Maybe I just need to soak it in a little bit more. I mean, I am a huge WWE fan, but I sat there and I pushed pause and I stared at it, and then I found all the pictures on Instagram and online. I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, I'm 44 years old. I'm like, maybe I'm getting too old. Maybe I'm looking at this. Why does this not make sense to me? Maybe I just need to let it. I need to let it breathe in a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. But I also like it because it's very hip. And I am a huge proponent of custom titles
for
the person holding them.
Right.
And that title, to me, screams Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And I don't think that your reaction is one that's incorrect because Daniel Bryan right now on the show, he's an evil man. So if you don't like him and you don't like the way that his title looks, then he's doing his job, you know?
You've got a really good point there. Xavier Woods is joining us. The show is this Saturday night down at the NIU Convocation Center, WWE Road to Wrestlemania. Before we let you go, video games, that's your thing. I'm not the biggest video game person in the world, but I'm 110% positive that I could take you in Tecmo Bowl.
Wow. Honestly, you probably could. Last time I played Tecmo Bowl, I got smashed like 75-0 by Curtis Axel.
Wow.
So I will agree with you on that, sir.
I will take the Chicago team and the number 34 running back, and it's over right there.
I mean, that's fair, but we could play this game on my YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down, which if you haven't subscribed to, go subscribe right now. And you can actually catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Austin Creed. So we play tons of video games, and Up, Up, Down, Down is essentially a place where people can see WWE superstars outside of that WWE element. We talk about real-life stuff, what kind of games they played when they were kids, what kind of games they're playing now. So it's very much a breath of fresh air. It's very, very different from a Raw, from a SmackDown, where it's just it can be low-key at times, and sometimes it can be he's screaming while he's dragging his body across a pool table. You never know what you're going to get, but regardless, it's going to be entertaining.
And with that, we say thank you to Xavier Woods. The show is Saturday night down to Dekalb. First time at the NIU Convocation Center. Looking forward to having you guys around in the area. Xavier, thank you so much for the time, and best of luck. Stay safe out there, and enjoy yourself, would you?
Thank you. Appreciate it. See everybody at the show.